Finally, I found the last part to my project. I feel that one of the hardest parts of this project was to find certain parts belonging to this project. Of course, another hard part was how to hook up everything together, because I learned that I needed to do it differently than was usually done in other videos belonging to this category. Here it is, NT-USB mini code, that is USB mic. I tried to find this or this kind of mic from local supermarket, but most of their mics there use different connection method. I found this mic from Finnish Verkkokauppa online shop. It has USB connectivity, headphones output and magnetic desk stand, which is very handy. There is also inbuilt pop filter. Here you can see more details about this product. You can also attach this mic to the studio app. Let's open this package. Here is the front side of mic. You can set mic volume level here. On the back side of mic there are headphones and USB connections. Notice that USB connection delivers power to this mic. You can connect it for Xbox or laptop. From my working experience with this mic, I recommend using connection to Xbox. Here is quick start guide. They are using mic here for PC recording, and my use case is different. I actually connect this USB cable to Xbox. Here they connect headphones directly to the mic, but my use case is again different. Base is magnetic. You can also attach this mic to the studio arm. Let's start the hooking process of connecting everything together. I also present new equipment when they are used for connection. First we have our Xbox controller. There are older and newer controllers. Notice the connection interface at the bottom of the controller. I found this Xbox stereo headset adapter when I bought Xbox One stereo headset. I have video about this headset on my channel. I published it on April this year. In other videos belonging to this category, they are using Turtle Beach headset audio controller, which I couldn't find. So for this reason I made decision to use this adapter, and I noticed later that cabling goes differently compared to those videos using Turtle Beach headset audio controller. One important thing is that this version adapter is removable and there is not mic permanently attached to the bottom of each adapter. I also have Microsoft Chat, where mic is permanently attached to the adapter, so I couldn't use that one. Let's attach this adapter to the controller and make sure that connection is good. Sometimes you can attach this adapter and it's not well attached. Next equipment is this headset audio cable splitter. Its task is to separate mic and audio to the separate cables. The important thing here is that it does have 3 sleeves. If you look this cover picture and cable on the right, you can see that there are 3 sleeves. Other important thing to check is that cable also carries microphone voice. I have seen splitter cable like this, but it only separates one audio to 2. Actually, finding of this splitter cable was also detective work. My local supermarket didn't have this cable, but one guy working there knew a special audio shop in my area, and I visited there and found it. Actually, one thing what I have learned when doing this project is to recognize when cable are 2 sleeves or 3 sleeves cable. 3 sleeves cable carries microphone data. If cable has only 2 sleeves, it can carry audio but not microphone voice. Here is a splitter. Notice those headphones and microphone symbols in the end of cables. They are important when you are doing connections. Let's connect the splitter to the control. Next equipment is this 3.5mm audio cable. I use it as an extension cable to get more cable length. As you probably notice that the splitter cables are very short, so we need this kind of cable to get more cable length, so that we can easily move our system to another location. Notice the end of these cables. They are 2 sleeves cable. This equipment was probably one of the easiest equipment to find. Notice here that I connect this extension cable to headphones symbol. I connect the other end of this cable to the USB microphone. This is totally different compared to other previous videos belonging to this category. I connect this cable to the headphones in the USB microphone. Next equipment is headphones. Notice that I'm not using headset. Headset is something that contains separate microphone. This is just cheap headphones model. You typically find these when you buy Sony Walkman or phone. Notice that the end of this cable also does have 2 sleeves. I connect these headphones to the microphone symbol. Here is what the system looks like now. Only power to the microphone is missing. This actually works like in PlayStation, where you connect your headset to the PlayStation controller. We kind of have separate microphone and headphones in our system. Then finally we need to attach power to our microphone. I attach the other end of cable to the USB microphone. Finally, I attach the other end of cable to the Xbox console. This is Xbox One model 1540. I bought it 3 years ago and I have published video about it on my channel. Why I connected the other end of the cable to the Xbox console and not for PC. The reason for this is when I first connected it to the PC and then later I wondered why I didn't hear any sound when listening to Twitch test streaming. I removed USB power cable from PC and I heard my Twitch streaming microphone test record. So connecting USB cable to the console makes testing phase easier, and especially if you are using your laptop or PC to check Twitch stream. There are probably different ways to set up audio in Xbox, but I feel that creating party with only one member was easier to me. Here I selected Start a Party with big plus symbol. After this I was able to see options. I selected options. Now I am able to see audio settings. I selected audio settings. This is my first microphone setup. Notice that headset chat mixer is totally to the right end of the line. This means that game sound is lowest and my voice is highest. Here is the first microphone test. This is mic testing on Twitch gameplay stream. I actually noticed afterwards that I couldn't hear any game sounds from headphones, but my microphone voice was nicely transferred to the Twitch stream. Testing. This is Rode NT USB Mini. And I feel that there has been many things to check before this. And I try to get right volume. So okay, now my PC volume is 50 and my NT USB Mini is 50%. I decreased PC volume to 30 and my NT USB Mini is still 50%. And maybe I keep these settings and let's go forward. I just start the gameplay. I didn't, and I keep this microphone on desktop. I don't have the boom arm. So okay, let's go. So finally the stepping phase is over. Problem of course with this setup is that I cannot hear gameplay sounds. But with these settings I can record my gameplay. And now I notice that now I remember there are easier ways also use of power. And okay, I have already defeated Hartman here. Now my mic is on the table and there is something like 20, at least 20 or 25 centimeters away. Now it's time to do second setup. I set headset chat mixer to the middle point of the line. So now gameplay sound is 50% and my voice level is 50%. I noticed during microphone testing that with this setup I could hear gameplay sounds which I didn't hear in the first setup. But I feel that microphone voice level was too low, and when I listened recordings afterwards, there are words that I had difficulties to hear. Not whole thing was that gameplay sounds volume with this setup felt too loud. I couldn't play long hours with this setup because gameplay sounds are too loud for my ears. Now I can also hear game sound. I actually chose that there is now 15% game sound. So now there is actually 50% game sound, and then my voice is actually kind of 50%. I feel when I now I can also hear that it only affects how you hear game sounds during gameplay. So it's possible to do setup that you don't hear any game sounds, but you get more volume for your microphone. And now I have that my voice or microphone level is 50%, and then 50% is game sound. So this is more like what you will hear when you use phones or audio phones. And with this second setup, I can actually now hear gameplay sounds.
Send a ranger to my location.
We're in this together!
I managed to capture senior office. Time to do third setup. I want to raise my microphone voice level but still be able to hear game sounds, so I choose almost like 75% from headset chat mixer line. I feel that in this third test run my microphone voice level was higher and game sound level was better suitable for long gameplays. Okay, now it's game sound is 25% and my voice is 75%. And I actually feel that now my voice level is it affects. So voice level feels higher. And okay, let's go. I probably try to figure out something else. I'm really wondering why I came here. What was the reason? Here are different tests again. In the first test I couldn't hear game sounds, but my microphone voice level felt loudest possible. In the second test run I could hear game sounds, but I felt that my microphone voice level was too low, and I also feel that because of loud game sounds I couldn't play long with this setup. In the third test run my microphone voice level felt louder and game sounds were not so high as in previous test run. So it looks like that it's better to set headset jack mixer almost near to the right end, so that game sound is lower and microphone level is higher. I used 50% volume level in my microphone, so there is still possibility to raise microphone volume level higher. And then there is also possibility to acquire studio arm and bring microphone nearer. Now it was on my desktop and distance was something like 30 centimeters.